Hey guys, Jamie Francis here, the 42-year-old failed filmmaker. I wanted to make a video about why I think it's a huge advantage
of being older and starting a YouTube channel.
The first and obvious one is that we've kind of experienced things. Being 42 years old, I've had multiple jobs and I even had a career. I do that heavily in quotes because to me it was not a career. Completely different space, working at a hospital, and I absolutely dreaded it every day, hated it. Just wasn't something I enjoyed, and I knew I needed to change, and that's why I kind of fell into this more media type career, which I absolutely enjoy. Been a gigantic blessing. I feel like with age comes a lot of experience. Funny I say that because I'm sure there's a demographic of people that believe that I'm super young, and I haven't even really started yet. And I actually do believe that too. I didn't just grow up and become like a content creator right away, even though that's what I was doing, ironically, but we didn't have YouTube, right? So it wasn't really a lot of outlet. That's the main thing for people my age. Like, there was never an outlet for this kind of stuff other than just trying to make it big as a filmmaker and make a movie or go to film school, I guess. Camping with the family again here in Parksville, and I don't know if I've shown this in the vlog, but I absolutely love Parksville. The kids love it, and it's kind of like a go-to place.
And not to be too crass, but
it's kind of a level up, don't give a f as well. Note to self, bleep that out. You get to a point, and I don't know if that's just age or just experience, but you start not really caring what people think. And almost the theme of this vlog is just go and do it. The judgment and stuff, it's not gonna matter. If it's something you have to do, you're just really passionate about it, like I am. I love filmmaking, I love video making, I love editing, I love storytelling. And I just have to do it, regardless of if I'm making money off it or, even back when I was working my regular jobs completely independent of video making, I was still doing it.
Another thing I was thinking about is the fact that being older is you're not really trying to make a persona. You're not trying to fake anything. I know for me, I just want to be as authentic as possible. Real stories, be as transparent as possible. That's why I want to keep the journal of the journey to getting monetized. That's my first goal. But then I want to go into bigger goals, maybe making my next no budget feature, if I do that within the next few years. I also think being older can give you a interesting perspective of current trends. I think it's hilarious how some trends, 20 years ago, interlace footage on video was the killer. It was something we wanted to avoid. With video, there was always the struggle with film look, making it look like film. That was our golden ticket. But these kids now, they even like that interlace look, which is insane, because that was footage killer. If you had this combing kind of interlace footage, insert some interlace footage here, note to self, that was kind of just a killer, absolute killer of footage. But now kids are loving it, and they love that little date stamp on it and stuff, which is just for us 20 years ago, that was amateur. That was clearly amateur footage, not a real movie. We always wanted that film look. It kind of segues into using Dehancer, which I've been noodling with, and I've actually really gotten to really enjoy. I've used it a lot, and all the shots in this vlog were enhanced or de-enhanced with Dehancer. I'm not sponsored at all. They just wanted a really unbiased review, and to be honest, I kind of sat on this review for quite a while, slowly kind of got into it, and I'm quite impressed. Full disclaimer, I am not a color grader, a professional color grader. I'm more of a dabbler, if anything, with color. I think at times it can be overdone, and I overdid a lot of the shots in this vlog just as kind of a test to see how far I could take it. A lot of the shots were actually shot with an iPhone, and some with the GH4. I'm gonna do a quick test and show you how easy it is to use. I just use an adjustment layer just for ease of use. But as you can see, it has tons of settings. It changes temperature. I kind of just left that. There's different look at all these different presets they have. This is a shot from The Wrong People feature. No budget movie we made for about $500. Check it out. It's on YouTube. I was noodling with this one here, Ectar 100. I really liked. Probably my only, and it's kind of a weird gripe, but it's not really a gripe. It's just there's so much stuff you can do. Boost the contrast. And this is just, again, this is Ectar 100 Kodak. You can go to different ones. What was another one I was using? I think it was this one. Yeah, this one had a cool, like a reddish kind of 16 millimeter look. That's what I was kind of looking for, like a 16 mil look. My favorite, absolute favorite parts of Dehancer is film grain. You can go 65 millimeter, ISO 500, so it's small, or actually ISO 50, which is really small grain, but it still has that really subtle film grain, which I just love. I love that stuff. There's 16 mil where you can see it's a little bit chunkier. That's kind of I tend to use on a lot of those shots in the vlog. Enabling this halation. I was hoping to get a shot where you could see it a lot. Oh, you can see it kind of in here, up in the bright spots. This is a 35 millimeter halation, but let's try like Super 8 and see how like it just blows it right out. Like I think that looks. I fall in love with the halation. It gives it that really nice film look. I really like that. You can also add some bloom. I like this too, where it gives you kind of a bloomy look. But if you actually click the whole thing off, you can see the quite difference. And then there's film damage. That's great. There's also another thing that I really, really like is this gate weave, and it's it actually, if you just click on it, see how it pumps up it crops in the video, so it gives you a little less resolution, tiny bit. Like you're not losing a lot. Especially if you use 4K or more or higher, it won't matter. The gate weave is just sort of like that natural film kind of jiggle. I really like that too, so I use a lot of that. Sometimes maybe a little too much, but again, everything's sort of in moderation. But overall, I highly recommend it. I do, and I'm again not sponsored. If you use my code though, I get a little kickback on that, and it really helps support the channel, what I'm doing, and yeah, I just really appreciate it if you check it out. Yeah, I love this stuff. I really appreciate you guys checking out this channel. If you're an older YouTuber or somebody older trying to get onto YouTube, I highly encourage you to do it, because I think there's a missing piece to YouTubers where I want to watch those kind of stories. I want to watch people doing stuff that they've done for 20 years, 30 years, just as side things. And yeah, I think it's great. Been rambling enough. Check out Dehancer if you want. Thanks again.